Hello there, the new Disney live action reimagining has arrived. It's hitting theaters May 28, 2021, and here is my review for Cruella. Two categories where Cruella really makes an impression are the costume designing and the makeup and hairstyling. Yeah, these two are Oscar categories. I think Cruella definitely deserves a nomination over there. The costume designing is fantastic. Even if you talk about Cruella Deville's character, or even Emma Thompson's character has amazing costume designing. The entire movie is filled with costumes that are glorious. I think it will surely get a nomination for best costume designing, at least if not for hair and makeup. I think it deserves to get a nomination for both. But costume designing is a for sure guarantee. The costume designing is so great in the movie. I think it should win, in fact. It has such a great costume designing. Other than that, even hair and makeup is so damn good. These two are definitely the best things in the movie that can make it win 2 Oscars, in fact. So yeah, the Suicide Squad is going to get a tough competition this year in those categories. Other than that, Emma Stone is amazing as Cruella. She is just so damn good. From the very start, the very end, she has shaped the character of Cruella Deville in such a great manner that it competes with Glenn Close. It was so hard to be as good as Glenn Close in the role of Cruella Deville, but Emma Stone does it. Emma Stone is glorious. I think she did as good as a job as Glenn Close. However, I think the characters are still different. Glenn Close was, one part where Emma Stone wasn't as good as Glenn Close was the laugh of Cruella. I think Glenn Close did an amazing job when it came to the laugh of Cruella. Emma Stone is great. Her expressions, she expresses the emotions and expressions of Cruella in a better way than Glenn Close. But laugh, Glenn Close is still better at that part. But I think I liked Emma Stone as Cruella more than I liked Glenn Close as Cruella. Both were great, but I think Emma Stone did a better job in terms of shaping the character in her own way. This is the origin story of Cruella, of course. It's a prequel to 101 Dalmatians. I was not a fan of either 101 or 102 Dalmatians. I think 101 Dalmatians was better in the two, but 102 Dalmatians was a bad movie, to be honest with you. Cruella emphasizes on the fact and does not make the mistakes 102 Dalmatians made with the character of Cruella de Vil. I think this is a great film. This is a good film. Yeah, I had problems with it. The first act of the movie wasn't so interesting. The point where she finally becomes Cruella is the point where everything starts to pick up. She finally gets a costume, she explodes. That's the point where I really start enjoying the film. And I think everyone will have the same experience. It's a good film, but the first act is a bit slow than it should be. The second act really starts picking things up, and third act is glorious. To be honest, it's just a glorious movie. It is black and white. Cruella needs to be black and white, but the whole movie is so colorful. I have never been a big fan of the Disney live action reimaginings. There are some 5 or 6 reimaginings that I'm a big fan of, but a lot of them disappoint me. But Cruella is not one of them. It is not a disappointing film. It's a great film, a film that has less fantastical elements as compared to the Disney live action reimaginings, and I like that. I like the fact that it emphasizes less on fantasy. And Emma Stone is glorious. The screenplay, as I said, the pacing of the film, I did not like that. It's a great film. The characters are great. It sets up the whole, the plot execution is great, but the pacing should have been better than what it was. So overall, I enjoyed the film, but I think it could have been better if it had focused on the pacing issues. Overall, the movie is great. The story is great. The characters are great. It's a lot of fun, and you're going to enjoy it. I will give a 7.7 out of 10. Cruella. You should definitely check it out if you're a big fan of Disney, of course, and if you know this character, you will enjoy it. If you don't, you will have at least a good time at the movies anyways. So that's it.